Hi, this is the steamship from Pirates Caribbean Hunt, and this is a custom paint job I finally sprung for gift giver and a couple of other things so that I could, try something different. And it allowed me to custom color the ships, and it also allows me to give them away. So this is the ship that I think is the best ship to run around in single user mode. I'm not going to talk about multiplayer. I don't want to deal with multiplayer questions either, but you can put single player questions below the video here. Now, this is the ship I'm going to give away, and probably close to the color scheme. If it's not exact, you can change it with a limited palette of colors that you have, but this is the one I use. Now, I'm going to go very fast, and you see this white dot that's jumping around on your screen here on the left? This is going to be where I press, and I'm going to go very fast, and you can play the video back at your leisure to see how I do things if you need to see a technique that I'm using. Okay, so as soon as you can, I think in the game you want to get this ship for several reasons. It's the speediest ship, almost the speediest ship, and it's in some ways it is the speediest ship depending on how far upwind you're going. It's very fast. The crew size is great for taking over other ships. You can practically take over a galleon if you're really good, if you damage it a little bit before you board, but that's when it's maxed, when this is maxed out, and I maxed out all the attributes on this ship. I'll show you. See, everything's maxed out, so when you get this ship, everything's going to be maxed out. All right, so yeah, I ought to point this out. This is the optimal loading materials that you want to have on your ship. You want to have 84 bombs. You want to have 4, I guess that rum for, drinking to increase your speed. You want to drink a barrel of rum. It took a long time for me to understand that. The bombs are for taking over ports. I'm going to show you how to do that. And the boards and sails are just if you're a little bit damaged and want to get your speed back up before you get back to a port and be able to repair. Okay, all right, now I'm going to go very fast here. We're in Miami, and I'm going to show you the technique of taking over incredibly large ships with a small ship and increase your experience very, very fast. Up here, you see there's 3 first rates guarding a galleon, and we're going to set sail up there, so we're going to go very fast here. All right, I don't know in what configuration they're going to be. Oh, there they are, and they're pointing in that direction. Oh boy, almost upwind. Let me see, maybe I want to have them follow me. Oh, this is very, very awkward. Okay, well, first thing I'm going to do is drink some rum. And then I'm going to increase my speed, double the speed, and I'm going to go, I want to go downwind as much as possible and get away from the rocks. And once I do this, I'm going to slow down, and I'm going to zoom out, you see, and I want to get at a slight angle off that ship, and then I'm going to drop these barrels. And notice that the sails are full, but my speed is slow. This is the safe way to do things, and sometimes I just jump ahead just a little bit, and I'll kill that one. And then I want to make the other one easier for getting by, so I'll go downwind a little bit, slow down, get ready to go at an angle, and rinse and repeat. I'm just going to hit a bunch of barrels. Remember, I'm at a slight angle. See, I'm not straight onto the things. A little bit more. Okay, and then I'm going to move a little bit faster. Okay, and I got the second one. Now these are first rates that I'm knocking out with my little thing and a few barrels. Now, if it gets too close, it's going to turn on you. You see it's going to turn? Now, luckily, as it turned, it knocked it out. But that's the thing, and you're going to get a lot of experience if you do that. I'm going to skip over to Melbourne here and collect some repairs. Oh, ignore that. Okay, so we're going to repair the ship. And luckily I didn't get any damage or need any more crew. Look at that. Okay, but I'm going to need a lot more supplies, so I'm going to get one more rum, because the combination is, you'll see it's 84, 4, 120, 6, and 2. And notice I named the ship that, so when you get that ship, you'll notice that the name of the ship is the numbers that are optimal, and it maxes out your ship to 380 of 380. Okay, all right, now we're all repaired and can do something else. What we're going to do is we're going to attack a town. We're going to attack a town with this one ship. Check this out. We're going to go down. I happen to know that Santo Domingo needs it, so I'm going to attack this town. It's a 4-star town. I'm going to attack it. The number of ships aren't always proportional to the town, but look, I've got five ships. Now I'm really close to the town, so the town is going to start bombing my ship. So I want to get away from that, and I've got to go a little bit upwind to get out. You see they're shooting at me, the town? I've already doubled my speed. Okay. So here we go. Whoa, I forgot to do the second sail. My mistake. All right, now I'm going to drink some rum and slow down and stop and wait for them to catch up to me. Now you see this thing is coming at a left-hand angle to me, and I'm almost into the wind. This is a little precarious, and I probably shouldn't do this, but just to show you that it can be done a little bit, I'm going to throw out some barrels, and I'm not going to, there we go. Now I'm going to drop down below and let, whoops. Whoa, I forgot to, okay. All right, now I'm going to cross over, I like to get them on this side of me instead of the other side. Whoops. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, now they're coming at that angle, and then I've got to put out a whole bunch and then speed away. Good. And then the next one. Now look at this. This is just the little ship here that I'm doing this with. A little bit of an angle. And there we go. Boom. And we got one more ship, and I want it to go on this side of the ship if I can. Good, it's going to do it. And this time I'm going to drop the sails, but I want that little, this is advanced. I probably shouldn't show you this technique because you can get in trouble with this. And then as it gets close, you can speed away and then slow down. And boom, in one shot. Now I max the speed. For safety, I turn off that thing so that I can turn, and I'm going to aim straight into where the red lines are because that's where the island's going to be. And then I turn on the little markers. Okay, I'm aimed at the right thing. I don't know if you saw that stuff, but you see those little lines? That's where your bombs are going to drop. So you want that inside the fort. So I sailed up close enough, got them inside the fort, and I've dropped the sails entirely. You see the sails on the right are dead thing. And I'm going to hit where it says 104 on the left. Now it says 103. I'm going to keep hitting this as fast, pretty fast. And I'm going to knock out the fort. This is how you knock out a fort. And you need about 120. Just use the numbers that I give you. And that's easy. Victory. Ransom 5,000 coins. How about that? One shot, 5,000. Do you know how much experience you got for sinking 5 ships? Plus 5,000? All you got to do is go to the nearest big port, and that's the big... Oh, by the way, you have to go to the port that you just conquered. Otherwise, you have to do it all over again. But at least you still get the money and the ships, so you can do it over and over again if you want. So I set sail, and at this port, since it's a 4-star port, I'm always going to pay off my ship people. Pay now. So I'm going to replenish my stock. Luckily, we're not out of anything. And I can show you that technique in another video. So now I'm going to get 4. Now I'm going to max this. 84, and I'm going to max this 120, and I'm back to 84, 4, 120, 62. Okay. Now the only thing that's left is a little trick I learned when you get a treasure map, and it's real easy to find out where the treasure map is. I almost forgot to repair. Look in the upper right-hand corner. I need repairs, so I'm going to click there, hit the repair, complete repair, and I'm going to hit and get my crew back to max. Okay, and now watch this. On the left-hand side where you see the green emerald in those 3 bars, I'm going to click on that because that shows you all the skills. I'm going to go to Overview. This is to find the treasure map. This is a tricky, cool way to find out where the treasure map is. Overview, treasure map, show on map. And from this point, you can actually go to where you want to go, Ponce. But I'm going to show you one more trick. I know I need to go to Ponce, but I'm going to do open world first. And that way I don't have to worry about things in between. If you see where Ponce is here in the map, it helps. Okay, so I'm going to do open world. Now at this point I can do this whole thing over again with a treasure map, show on map, and then go Ponce and set sail. And with open world, I go straight there without any interference. Okay, now at this point, we're going to go, oh, we got a little bit of fog. Oh, well, that's too bad. But in any case, we're going to go straight to the treasure map. And I may speed it up, but we'll see how that goes. So the treasure map is southeast. So we go to open world. First of all, we click on the map. And we go to open world, upper left-hand corner, click on that. Open world is very, very useful for numbers of things. And then I want to go south-southeast. Oh, this makes it easy. So I'm going to drink and put open sails, double my speed, and then go south-southeast. Okay, let's make sure that I've got it. Yep, between south and southeast, maybe a hair towards the south side. Okay, and now we're speeding along. I like to zoom out as much as possible. So I zoom out and I do the right arrow in the right-hand side, so that basically I take away the visuals for the speed, like that. And then the trick is, forget picking up things. You have everything that you need. You just have to avoid ships and everything as you get there. And we'll zoom in on the ships. But the nice thing is you forget the ships, is you just head straight. Wow, the island is right there. Oh my gosh, that's the fastest I've ever seen it. Now I'm going to look for a sunken vessel in this view if I can. I don't see any. but I want to see if I can find a sunken vessel, because if I can get a sunken vessel, there's a chance for another treasure map. But not since we're not finding the treasure yet. But I just want to get you into the habit of finding these things. Well, there's not one on this one. Okay, so we're going to go search for the treasure. And this is real easy to do. We start wanting to go west. Okay. And they do, some of these designers really try to mess you up and make you do it twice. You know, there's no way that you can know ahead of time how to do something. Single tree, the triple tree, and a double tree. That looks like a double tree. I'm not looking the other way. The crate, single tree. Nope, that's not there. Oh, there it is. Single tree, barrel. There's a barrel over there. Okay, we're going to do 2 single trees here. Got to be the left. Single tree. I don't know if that's a single tree up there, but that's a single tree. And then we're going to go north. And after we go north, we want to go to a triple tree. So that's got to be it. Let's double check to see if it's a triple tree. Yep, that's a triple tree. So then we just want to go in one of those crossbars. Ooh, there's one over there. Okay, we're going the right. And then triple tree, and we're done. We can't go in this direction, so it's got to be there. And there's the triple tree, and we'll dig, and we've got the treasure. Okay. And you'll see I get a lot of treasure. And I got another treasure map. So I'll show you the technique again real quick, and then we'll close this out. All right, so we're going to go here, overview, treasure map, show on map, Porto Seguro, and because we're already out in the ocean, we don't have to do open sea. We just go right to Porto Seguro, set sail. Pay our guys, and we're all ready to go again. This one is almost due east, so it's a little north of due east. So I guess we'll close this out. So you want to give your cloud ID in the list below, and I'll send you this ship right here. I'll send you the ship all maxed out. Just put in your cloud ID. And if you have any questions, let me know. I might just give you a text answer, or I may do an actual video if I think it's useful. Oh, one thing that I did is I put 1 ruby in a port, and I put it on Sabre Island because it's right in the middle of everything. And what I did is whenever I needed a ship, I would go to Sabre Island and build it. Now, to get ship plans, you got to go along a coast until you find a wreck, and then you stop at a wreck and you get ship plans. And as you build up ship plans, if you're lucky, you're going to get just the first plans for a first rate. If you get the plans for a first rate and you go then to the island where you put 1 ruby into the shipbuilding place, then you'll be able to go to, well, let's go and Sabre Island. Oh, I got a long way to go to get to Sabre Island. There we are. I'm going to switch to town. I'm going to set sail and have to avoid a ship. Oh, no, I got there. Okay. I guess I was in open ocean. I don't know how that happened. I pay. All right, so here I put a lot of rubies in this one because I just have rubies to burn. But I go to the ship. Oh, no, you don't go to shipbuilders. To build a ship, you go to overview, ship blueprints, and then to build the ship. And you'll see if you can build the ship, if you know, and what percentage of the ship plans are done. And if you pay money here to, you know, there'll be an option to pay money to continue to build a particular ship. Do that. And then the shipbuilder thing over a period of 4 days, and while you're doing other things, it'll complete it, and then you'll have a first rate. You have to buy it, but you'll have a first rate. I took over a first rate when I first got one, and it was a major pain. It took me an hour and a half of agonizing fighting, and I failed once or twice and wasted a half an hour to an hour because I was trying to get around and it boarded me and I didn't know how to get away fast enough, and that was the end of me and I had to start over. Don't do that. Just build the ships. Get the money and build the ships. It's a lot easier. Live and learn. Okay, that's it. Again, questions below if you want help in some area. Let me check my list here. Oh, attributes you want in captain skills. That's a good point. Captain skills. You want Tripmaster and Exterminator, and you want Bombardier and Devastator. Tripmaster, learning explosive barrels, and getting them more explosive is good. And Bombardier, which is firing the mortars, you know, off the top of your ship. That's the thing that I have 120 of. And Devastator is useful. So these 4 are useful. Absolutely necessary is Tripmaster and Bombardier, but the others are very, very useful. So spend your coins on that, and that'll be great. Okay. All right. Again, let me hear from you. The ship I'm going to send you will be maxed out, so it's worth asking for if you're early in the game. Otherwise, build one. You know, get the ship plans, build one yourself, then you can do it. But maxing it out is going to cost you some bucks, and I've got plenty of bucks, so it's easy for me to give it to you. And that's it. Thanks a lot. Bye.